Hey, rebels. Okay, so I'm hearing so much, and it's crazy, right? I'm hearing Tony Braxton, you make my temperature rise. And it's not in a, seductive, I like you, I love you type of way, but more so, you got somebody heated. There is a attention seeker here, and ooh, oh my goodness. They are so aggravated at the attention that they are trying to get that they're having to work overtime in order to even attempt to for themselves to feel like they're getting the attention that they're seeking. Like it's this external validation. And then even more like it's falling on deaf ears because there is something going on with my left ear. No, it's not a health condition to be concerned about, but it's like my ear for whatever reason feels like it's cold, like it's deceased, but it's not cold to the touch. It just there's this feeling of not it's not even going one in and out one ear, going in one ear and out the other. It's just not even penetrating those who they want to hear them about whatever the hell this is. So in the behind the scenes, we got willing hostage, reactive abuse, look to the sky, look to the universe. Also, pick a color. Pick a color. No, I'm telling you, Rebel, pick a color and then go research that color of the evil eye because that has a lot to do with this message. It is important for you throughout this message to know yourself. Have your discernment like right there, front and center, all around you. Let it just cleanse you, okay? So tap into your discernment, and it must to say that this message is for educational and entertainment purposes. Here's just some into the thick of it stuff that's going to come out in this message. I have no clue what's going to happen. Also, things are going to change in God's timing. So do not go force fitting any idea on someone. Do not go force fitting anything about this message onto yourself as well, because there is liability repellent that is needed. I'm looking at what is this? Self value, judgment, awareness, and ownership. Not easily swayed. There is also this energy of confirmation. There's a cross wiring of energy. So there's obviously two people in your life who resonate in familiar territory, familiar energies aligned next to each other. But one person's intention is a sourpuss, and the other one's intention, they just come off rather nonchalant. So both of them are nonchalant, but one of them actually has genuine, hey, let's be bored together in the most productive type of way. No drama, no chaos. Shit just gonna be boring. While the other one is nonchalant, but they're being that way as a tactic. So let's see what more spirit will like for you to know. All right, so here in the center, we have healer. So go this direction, relationships, and poverty. Opposite direction, we have child with the innocence and child's play. Third party, I felt it. Third party, intuitive, Kev, and block. Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit going on. So to the one who does not have the positive intentions for you, who is using their nonchalant way of being as a tactic, the proof is in the pudding. It's in the pudding. Spirit said, don't even waste your time with it. Was already understood, need not be said. Yep. Okay, so death magic, legal, high honor, change, unexpected money, third leg, occupation. Moving on. And at the bottom of the deck, We have endings. And I knew you wanted to peek. Ending manipulation. Rebels. Now, I'm not going to ask what it is that you did to this person. And we're not talking about the one who has the good intentions for you, who just want to live a boring life with you, no chaos, no drama, where every day it just seemed like you're doing regular ass shit. So therefore, you're the trauma in you and the conditioning in you in regards to the one who wants to live the boring life with you, who has the good intentions with you. The trauma in you is coming up to surface due and because you're not used to it. You're used to asking people constantly, what is it that you want from me? I'm hearing DMS, what these bitches want from us, okay? And you have a long list of people that you wish that you would have paid more attention to when asking that question. And this person who has the good intentions with you and for you, they can't name anything specifically because they just appreciate your energy. They feel like you are a easy breezy cover girl type of energy, that you are the model of everything that goes against and deflects from the madness that they've even experienced. So both of you are experiencing trauma, but in this sense, this person is more mature because they're literally just in that space of being of, you know what, it just is what it is, and I just like being around you. No over explaining anything, no need for explanation. The fact that they want to do a long haul with you, whether it's friendship, whether it's a connection, relationship, business, or just getting to know you, just wanting to be around you. It is something so different for you because you're used to someone, people just in general, having hidden agendas. Now, for them, they're tired. They're tired of asking the questions. They're tired of trying to figure out what's this about? What do they mean by that and everything? They're so tired and overly exhausted with feeling like everything has to be a puzzle, and they are so worn out and worn down. So it's not that they are, what's the word, Spirit? What's the word? It's not that they are uninterested. They are just really just being them. And this is what you see is what you get, So for you, I understand that it's going to be rather challenging in ways because there's a part of you that is so used to the chaos and the drama of the other person, relatable energy of being a sourpuss, of using boredom and the lack thereof that they have, the things that they don't share with you, the things that they don't tell you, them overly expressing their traumas onto you to give you reasons and to care. They're giving, the sourpuss, we're just going to call them the sourpuss person. They in energy. They are usually, Spirit wants you to understand what the trauma is for you is that you have been so used to people just coming to you, telling you everything that they've been through, every dark thing that they've been through. When they come to you, even with things to be celebrated, it's like you're giving a kindergartner a cookie type of thing. Although they're a grown person, hey, look at what I did. Look at what I'm doing. So to the sourpuss energy, why do we keep on saying it? To the sourpuss energy, that's the trauma of your own that is coming up because you're used to someone giving you their drama to clean up for them, to reconcile for them the energy and the authority and acknowledgement and space that they really want to be in. So what we're seeing here is you're done and over that, but they're continuing to try to project that energy onto you behind your back. disrespecting your name, disrespecting the changes and adjustments that you have made. So they are finding themselves calmly upset around other people because they're going to the crowd of people who they know and understand do not like you and don't favor you in a certain light, and never felt that they would ever see the day that you would be anything different. These are people who, whatever their unfortunate circumstances were with you, and we're speaking of how they viewed you. You did not meet the requirements that they felt that a made person, would have, would, be investing their time in. So for them, it was more so you didn't have this. So therefore, you would never be anything better than what you were in their eyes. Okay. So, as well, you're just moving on. You're making the changes that you need to make of how it is that you see yourself. Though there is immature energy just lingering around you, and I'm really getting this energy that you wouldn't be none the wiser to the conversations that are being actually had about you behind the scenes, because they have used their imagination to itemize you in a certain character that you didn't even think that you exhibited at all. But they just want you to be seen as such a horrible person. So there is one particular sourpuss who is going to the for whatever colony of other sourpusses to add more fuel to the fire of how others already perceive you to be. And they definitely want this attention. They want to feel like, hey, I got some new information, without directly saying, hey, I need y'all to start talking shit about them again. I need y'all to, start projecting this energy. Like they're trying to get a fucking seance going. They want others to join in into the shit talking about you and what the hell you actually have going on, but they're twisting the shit up to make it seem like you just ain't no good. Yet I came into this read and I wanted to say I just felt this energy of wanting to use words that I don't typically use. Like for instance, I remember back in the day, rap songs, even R&B or whatever the case may be. There are certain words that, even due to my skin tone, I just would bleep out. I would censor out as I was, spitting out the verses myself. And so those same words that I, censoring myself of using certain curse words, even though the curse words was in the songs. And coming into this read, I just felt that energy of I wanted to use every single one of those words, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So let's go ahead and see what more Spirit wants you to know, because obviously you're moving on from this manipulation. None of this shit even matters to you. It's like, hey, if that's what fills your bucket, fuck it. Go ahead, do what you feel you need to do, because there is nothing that they could possibly say or do towards you that you don't even already know about yourself, that you haven't even already admitted about yourself, that you don't even give a fuck about this. There is this you're matching their energy, their nonchalantness. You're matching their energy. I'm also getting this feel and this vibe of why they're going back to their, fellow sourpuss, that they're fighting for position within the midst of those who they are gathering with, for them to be able to be seen a certain way. So this isn't just them trying to put disruption on your name. This is also about them trying to gain some type of level up by coming back with information that, for one, ain't got shit to really do with you. This is all about this person and how they feel. And for two, who the fuck gives a damn about the other fucking reasons? Because it ain't got shit to do with you. They're just simply using your name. So let them. You know what they say, don't cast pearls at swine. So, uh-huh. Healer and black magic. This shit is it's just on repeat. This is nothing that you have never dealt with. This is nothing that is new to you. Loud and proud, and they just they not paying attention to how it comes across in of their character. So even though they're trying to fight for a position amongst the other sourpuss, they're not paying attention to the light that this is putting them in. Now, though there are others who are entertaining the conversations, they don't realize how they are being a fool that is being mocked. Okay? Polly want a cracker. I don't even know what the hell. Just is, oh my goodness. And I don't feel like this is going to be a long read because you ain't got time for this and you got other shit to be doing. So, manipulation, legal relationships. I already said it. So, there's nothing that this person is saying that is like, it's completely unbelievable to you because you know the facts of your life, but there's nothing that they could possibly say that is a surprise to you. So Spirit say don't concern yourself about it. So innocence, child play, rebels, change. You just here with your occupation. They cannot, they will never be able to follow behind you, catch up with you, anything. Gosh. And energy vampire, unexpected money. So the unexpected money with the third party and the vampire, the energy vampire. Yeah, it could be draining. It's low vibrational. This we already know. But also they're drawing attention to you that they did not intend on being permitted to be sent your way because their objective was for people to like, oh yeah, disgusting, and ooh, oh my goodness, how dare they. Now they are their colony of other sourpusses are definitely responding that way, but in back in the center, in the back, in the front, and all up in their head, they like, look at this fool. They so desperate. Yeah, we still don't like her. We still don't like him. But yet and still, look at this fool who decided they want to. Really, really, they never thought they would see this person in this light. They never paid attention to this person. This person is saying your name so much that it is so obvious to even those who they collectively gather with what the hell they are doing. But like they say, it takes a fool to know a fool. And they're entertaining this. They are entertained by this. Now, is this going to make their people, that they gather with, deal with them less? No, it's not. Is it going to make them hate you more? No, they're going to try to weaponize it against you if they ever feel that that it could be useful to try to, knock you back a couple of pegs and everything. But it's just, babe, the things that people waste their time with doing. Intuitive cab and trap we move on. And yet they're stuck in this box. They want to know what the heck going on, and you just sitting on the box like, you know what? My ass is going to sit on this box to keep you in. And there's going to be times that I'm going to remove my ass from this box, and they would be none the wiser that you did, because they cannot see what it is that you're doing. You're literally sitting in a free world. You're literally moving around and about in a free world. Let me bring this card in closer. Why? They are trapped there. They're trapped. They're stuck. They don't know anything different. This is how they've always moved. This is how things have always been. I'm surprised tradition hasn't even came out. But this is the way that they go about shit. And poverty and honor, you are unavailable for you are unavailable. You just don't give a fuck. Okay? Confirmation. You just don't care. You're just unavailable for the disrespect. You don't care. I don't know what else to say. And block endings, manipulation, and bottom deck card, revenge. Okay? And you're not even doing anything. You're not even doing anything. You're not combating this. You're not going back and forth with anybody. You have no words for it because you understand, first off, your tongue is sharp as hell. All right. Because when you speak, you're not just speaking words. There is actions to the words that you give out in energy, even though they can't see it in its performance. Look at that. Where are we going, Spirit? Where do we want to go? Let's go here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's exhausting, but yeah, death to this. Death, dead. And if you hadn't did it yet, honey, just get to the place. Like, not giving a fuck. This isn't even one of those situations of I care, but I can't care. No, you just don't care. just as simple as that. You just really don't give a fuck at all. This is not one of those situations of, oh no, one day when we have a very heart to heart conversation or sit down at the table with each other and really put, have a tearful moment, even if there is somebody who passed. And when it comes down to funerals and stuff, that is like funerals, weddings and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, this is such a, heart touching moment because, we're all grieving or we're all celebrating something. Let's rekindle something. Letting you like, no, me being here, me being in the same room with you ain't changed shit. And when I leave from here, it ain't changed shit. The only thing that's gonna change is how much further the fuck away from this shit I'm gonna be because you're not dwelling on it. You really just don't fucking give a damn. Withdrawal. Withdrawal. That's what it is. They are, remember, we have reactive abuse onto self. Okay, this is self-afflicting. All right, they are going through withdrawal because they're used to you responding. And the fact that you're not responding, the fact that you're not grieving and groveling and scrambling, and just, hey, so why did you say that about me? And I heard, and no, you didn't even hear because to not even talk to those who they've even been talking to. Like, fuck out of here with that now. Fuck out of here. And honey, you killing their pride. You killing their pride, honey. What they say, pride before the fall or some stuff like that. Like, you don't even care about the sayings and the shit that people be saying, and to make things, you don't care. Just the fuck. Okay, third wheel. Third wheel. They want you to realize, like, all the shit that they've been doing behind your back. They want you to give it attention, and you just fucking won't. And you're a professional. Like, you are so talented with dealing with these people. Like, it's like, for whatever reason, I'm here in a Babysitters Club, and I loved Babysitters Club growing up. I'm almost ready to start crying because I forgot about the Babysitters Club. But the things that those girls went through, just trying to get like it, trying to get paid and take care of kids and do what they love doing, like nurturing, each other and nurturing kids. You're tired, you're exhausted. You're not even tired and exhausted. You just really don't care. You just don't care. All right, third wheel. Oh, hold on. Wait. I see it. We want this one. And then this one here. What is this? All right. So to the end of this person's days, you are going to be the challenge that they just could not master. Like, I'm seeing a Mortal Kombat with the multiple arms right here. And just, they never thought that it would be you. And they have still yet to realize that it is you. Let's go through. Yeah. They're overloaded, overwhelmed, and just tired. And they searching, they seeking, they feel like it's something there that's gonna piss you off enough. And the origin, yeah, the origin is the fact that you just won't fucking react. The fact that you just won't respond, the fact that you just won't care. They're they're pushing at invisible buttons that aren't buttons of you anymore. This is all shit that was influenced by them, and you've let go of the influence and the allowability, whatever the fuck that really is. That a word? Allowability. The allowability of this person being able to persuade you into the shit, that into the thick of it. You just don't fucking care. And then nightmares. Yeah, this is nightmares. This is their worst nightmare, because I feel like that this was a top dog type of person, and they just really, there is some type of genius about you, that you have educated them just a little bit about. You have let them, you shine a light that they never seen before, and therefore you are a challenge for them. This is like the popular kid in school, and then there's a new person that comes to school, and they're trying to make you, bully you into having to favor them. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. You came to school to get your education, and you even getting your education because high school, middle school, all that shit is about, real world relationships, and, being in tight spaces with people who you don't fucking like. And you educated yourself on, okay, this is how I need to move around when I have to deal with people who I just genuinely don't like and don't fuck with. If I had a choice of freedom and being able to, have more space and did not have to be confined to this building for these hours, this is how I will move around. So therefore, I'm gonna do that even in being confined to just this small space of this building. If you even gotta be around them, and then the fact is, if you, what the fuck they gonna do? What the fuck are they gonna do? Even if you ain't, you don't need shit from them. And the attention that they're trying to throw your way, you don't even need that shit either. So you see how this person needs that for themselves. So you say, have it. It's not going to change who the fuck you are. It's not going to change what the hell you're doing. And it's not stagnating shit. You don't even think about them like that. I don't even, who the fuck is they? So can we get some, so this is not about the Spirit wants you to realize the difference. To realize the difference between the one who is nonchalant and really just want to live life and don't want the chaos, don't want the drama, and realize the difference between them and the one who acts nonchalant, presents himself as nonchalant, but they want the chaos. They want the drama, but they need you to be the drama. They need you to be the chaos. So Spirit is saying, do not sabotage yourself with the one who actually has good intentions and shit. They may seem bland because they not on all the shit that traumatized you. Okay? Okay. Check that shit. Anyway, yeah, and see, I've been using some of the words that I've been wanting to censor myself from, but at the same time, I ain't used them all. I'm telling you. So it says, flower child, peaceful times, okay? Peaceful time, a quiet mind, a content heart without longing, a fulfillment of the soul leads to peace. Peel away the non-essentials to reveal what's truly important and find joy in the ordinary. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. Blank canvas, fresh start. All right. Your past does not equal your future. You can make your future whatever you want it to be. Start right now. It's up to you how you want to paint. Now that you know this, okay? Now that you know this. And then blue moon, rare chance, unexpected luck. You are about to get a rare chance. Something extraordinary is coming your way. These opportunities don't come around too often. Grab hold of it and you'll be happy you did. So ultimately what that is expressing is, once again, knowing that two things can be true, right? Two things can be true at the same time. Yes, they are both similar. The sourpuss is just as similar as the person who has good intentions for you. But realize, like, the things that the sourpuss used to say to trigger you and insults that would have your mind wrapped around their finger and have you all chaotic and everything else. No, Spirit say get to live in the way that you want to live. Be nonchalant. Be the vibrant person who you are. But as well, realize that those who don't want the chaos and the bullshit, they not gonna deal with your chaos and the bullshit due to your trauma. They're probably not even gonna have the conversations with you about what your experiences was and everything else. Realize your triggers are your business to heal. It's not for anybody else to heal. So this is not one of those situations of, oh my goodness, every man in my life did this to me. And so now the one who you're dealing with now, or that you are potentially going to choose to deal with, who is nonchalant, who is not about the chaos. No, they don't need to fix that. They don't need to correct that. That is for you to correct with yourself. Now, as far as the sourpuss person, they smile. You might even see the demon come through their eyes. The very moment that you react. Okay? Remember, reactive abuse of self-affliction. Spirit say, know the difference. Know the difference, honey, because this is a rare opportunity. You're not going to get to. It's more people like the sourpuss in their colony than it is of this other individual who just like, no, I'm not gonna deep dive into all that stuff. You ain't dealt with that. You can't see. All right, well, you want the chaos. Well, you're gonna have to go to somebody else to deal with the chaos, because motherfucker, I'm just trying to chill. Okay? I'm just trying to chill. You've been asking for no problem, no drama. Here you go. All right. And then you have definitely not. No, it's strange, because when I woke up, somebody called me and I hadn't spoke the word yet. And when they called me, I didn't even say hello. I just said no. It was like no. I was like no. It was like no. I was like no. It's like, why you keep on saying no to me? I was like, no, I'm practicing, because this is a week that people finna get a lot of no's from me. I'm just not dealing. Okay? Like, honey. So it says definitely not. No. Bad outcome. Decline. The answer is no. Stop. Do not continue. Not the right time. If you are making a decision, the answer is no. Will not make you happy. Will not make you happy. Okay? This is not the time to take action. So there's no need for you to fear. The underdog is here. It says, which is which. When you're unsure of what steps to take, pause to gather your thoughts and admit that you may not have a clear plan of action at the moment. You'll know what to do when the time is right for you. So there's another hint and a clue of a way to be able to tell which one is the sourpuss and which one is the one who has good intentions with you. The one that, you could say no to both of them. Confirmation, you could say no to both of them, but I'm going to tell you now, the sourpusses, when you say no to them, it's like, all right, I'm going to show you. And then all of a sudden, you're going to feel this stir of energy of like, oh my goodness, did I say something wrong? The other one who has good intentions for you, you tell them no, they like, shit, I ain't finna sweat you about it. And you're not used to that. You're not used to somebody sweating you. You're not used to somebody not setting you up. What's the cards? It says 1001. New beginnings, spiritual awakening, a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest, baby. Ain't it so? Ain't it so? You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You're on a path of enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Okay. And then you have, don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. Oh, I was gonna ask for one in this top deck. Okay, and then we have dog with loyalty. It's such a cute little puppy. Look at that little puppy, so cute. All right, I've never seen this one. All right, it says You may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. Whole reading, whole reading. And then we have C. Just Rebels, I love you so much. I'm going to send you on your way. Let your life live and work and do what you needed to do for you. And it says worry. I am learning that worry does not change the outcome. Rebels, go live your life. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, baby. Until next time, go Rebels.